Well, hey Virgo, thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Virgo, this is going to be your last reading for 2024. I think that the ones that we've done already, we're talking about 2025, has been pretty decent. Okay, now you guys already know I got a brand new deck. You guys already know how excited I get when I get brand new decks. Okay, it takes me about like a good 3 months to get a new one because I have so many old ones, and sometimes I just want to feel a new deck. So what I'm going to do is go ahead. This deck is actually a tarot oracle. So what I'm going to do is pull a card, Virgo, in front of you. I'm just going to go ahead and do it this way. Okay. And let's just choose one. Virgo, you have the Hierophant. The Hierophant. And I already know what this means because I actually read this for Sagittarius the other day. We are going to read it strictly straight from the book, and then I'm going to give my own interpretation. You already know that the Hierophant talks about commitments. We've seen so much reading, or so much of the readings dealing with romantic commitments. So some of you are married, and this is about being, recommitting to your marriage, especially if you've been having marital issues. This is those who are single getting into a committed relationship. Okay, so either way, I do see romantic commitments for those who are single, and also, like I said before, recommitting to those who are already in a long-term committed relationship. The Hierophant is Taurus, which means the second house. This is the house of possessions, the things that you're able to possess. Now, this is really good because I've noticed that, like, for Virgos, this has been a problem for Virgos and Sagittariuses. Those who have been having problems financially, this is what you're able to obtain because this is the Empress energy, basically. It's a part of the Empress energy because it talks about it's a Venus planet placement, rather, ruled by Venus, that deals with wealth, comfortability, pleasure. Okay. And I would say this month there's going to be a mixture of that, meaning there's hard work and things that you need to commit to in 2025. This could be being committed to like dieting, exercising, right? Being committed to be a little bit more focused with your work and career. So I'm just going to say that's what I see that's going to happen for a lot of you, that you guys are going to be in that energy of being committed to what you put your mind to and your goals. Okay. That's what I see. Now I'm going to go ahead and open a book, and I want you to hear what this has to say. All right. So here with the Hierophant, this is what it says. And I think we made mention this before about mentorship and guidance, how like Virgos are, either they are the ones who are offering guidance to people, or, Virgos always needing or having the desire to be guided by spiritual individuals, maybe an oracle, whoever you would consider to be your spiritual guide that's in the physical realm. But this says mentor, guidance, and knowledge. Okay. And that is the key for a lot of you to success. You want to know what's in front of you, what traps that you need to avoid, that type of thing. But this is the thing that it's kind of like a PSA, like a warning that talks about this Hierophant. Be wary of attaching too heavily to people who are charismatic. Now that could be lovers, that could be anybody. I don't have to go into details. People who are charismatic, because I feel like you got this heavy heart, right? That elephant is always considered to be the gentle giant. I feel like you guys have this big old heart that's probably heavy, right? Because of unfulfilled desires, that type of thing. But I feel like because there is, I don't know why I said heavy heart. So this is making me believe that for a lot of you, there's some heaviness that's sitting on you because of unfulfilled desires, and that is causing vulnerability. So the warning here is be careful of those who may try to take advantage of you in some kind of way. And know the truth, okay? Know the truth. Avoid avoid a one way of thinking. Like being in relationships, believing that this is the only person that's meant for you, or this is the only way to go about certain things. Avoid that type of thinking. Now, what we're going to do is go ahead and pull another card, and we're going to see what else is going to come out here for you, Virgo. Let me tell you what's so funny. When I first picked up the card, this deck, the devil accidentally fell out. And I was like, I'm not going to take it because, I hit the card with my finger. I'm shuffling and I didn't shuffle for 2 seconds. The devil came out. And I was like, okay, I got it. And you guys, we do have the tower at the bottom of the deck. Now, I've seen this. Like I told you, I saw this yesterday in your reading. It's like you guys cannot avoid this. This most likely have already occurred with most of you guys where you have hit a tower moment. I think this could be Mars-Pluto energy, especially at the end of December going into the first week of January. I'll read both. The devil is codependency, things that you need to release, okay? Fears, people who are liars, they are in your life to deceive, or there's some deception that's around. Okay, and so the tower is saying breaking down that, needing to release this devil, whether it is what is inside of you, your conflicting thoughts, your trauma, your pain, being able to release that. And like I said, I think this is a really good energy going into 2025 because you need to hear it, right? But you also need to see it. You also need to see that there is some toxicity or something that's sticking to you, or people, person, whoever, that are sticking to you that really it's not going to go anywhere, or it's not going to produce anything, right? Now I'm going to go ahead and I am going to look at this. We're going to look at the tower first. The tower came out and this is what it says. When constructs that we've built serve their purpose and become outdated, the tower represents the need for immediate disassembling. When something that we built no longer serves its purpose. We build relationships with people, right? Sometimes, this even happens with career where it's like, yeah, we've been there for a long time, but something happened. This doesn't mean that it is your fault that there has been a collapse in your job or you get laid off or, something like that dealing with your finances. It's not saying that. It's saying that there is a disassembling in that area. That means that you need to, go back to the drawing board if you've experienced some kind of financial hardship, okay? And it says, don't resist the change that you are or you will be facing when it comes down to work, financial situations. Now, we're talking about people. The reason why the devil card is here is because a lot of you are experiencing codependency and fear of not having, fear of being without to some degree, okay? It says make room for change, period. Because the tower card talks about it's been very chaotic for you in some type of way. It's been chaotic. And again, even though we're talking about working career, that there's going to be a change totally with working career. I do feel like some of you guys may have experienced, or you're experiencing this fear, I'm telling you, with your money. You have taken a hit in some way, and you don't know how to go about it. Now, you do have some cards here that talks about, don't worry. Yes, I get it. There's some very financial hardships that may be hard to face. But you do have this energy of there's a breakthrough coming, okay? Believe it or not, there's something that's going to happen that's going to get you up out of this situation. And this is why I feel like there's going to be a breakthrough with something new. That's personally what I see or sense from this reading. Now we're going to go ahead and get to the devil. We're going to see what the devil has to say here. It's right on the back. Okay, it says the devil is our innermost critic. It says it's the part of ourselves that has been shaped by shame and guilt. Shame being, i.e., I wish I had more money, or I should be at a better place at 60 or 50 years old. Criticizing or being too harsh on yourself because, again, not necessarily feeling that you don't hold value in the world because you know how valuable you are, but you don't see it in the physical world. Which again, it goes back to that Hierophant, because remember, Hierophant talks about the physical things that you're able to possess. And now going into 2025, you will see your value not just within yourself, which is good to have, but on the outside of you, things that you're able to possess. And you don't need anyone to validate you anymore. Because surely the reason why you were holding on to someone is because you wanted to feel validated. Okay? You need to start honoring yourself. And that is what I see that's going to be like the epiphany that's going to happen for you in 2025. Virgo, if you guys have any questions about readings, all the information is down below in the description box, okay? If you guys are interested. If you are new, thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys back here again soon. Bye, guys.